Terry, are we ready to go?
Yes, we are. Yes, we are.
Great. If the committee members could turn their mics on, or not their mics, their cameras on. Well, we'll give it a go. I will call to order. It's 12:30. I'll call to order this regular meeting of the Operations Oversight Committee and Board of Retirement. It is Wednesday, March 2nd. And Terry, would you like to read the general opening?
Yes, thank you, Chair Bernstein. This meeting is being conducted virtually, so I will do a roll call of the trustees to confirm attendance. Ms. Ginsburg,
Here.
Mr. Santos,
Present.
Ms. Gray, Mr. Sanchez.
I'm here.
Gotcha.
Present.
Mr. Moore,
Here.
Mr. Kehoe, Mr. Robbins, Ms. Zapanta, Mr. Pryor, Mr. Harris,
Here.
Chair Bernstein.
I'm here.
Staff participating in the meeting include CEO Santos Kryman, Deputy CEO Louis Lugo, AEOs JJ Popowich and Laura Guglielmo, Chief Counsel Stephen Rice, managers and staff Kathy Delino, Celso Templo, Cookie Haranila, Michael Doze, Roberta Van Nortrick, James Beasley, and consultant Dixon Mutadzakapa from SDI Presence. Trustees, please use the Zoom chat option to be placed in queue. At this time, we ask all meeting participants to mute your mics until you are ready to speak, and we may now proceed with the agenda.
Thank you, Terry. And we have a quorum, but Mr. Knox is not here. So Mr. Harris, you will be a voting member today.
Right.
The first item is approval of the minutes of the regular meeting of February 2nd, 2022.
I'll move.
I'll second. Roll call, please, Terry.
Mr. Santos,
Yes.
Mr. Sanchez,
Yes.
Mr. Harris,
Yes.
Chair Bernstein.
Aye.
The motion
Here.
passes unanimously.
Thank you. We're on to public comment. I'm not aware of any slips from the public.
No, I have nothing.
Then we are on to our first action item. This is a recommendation submitted by Kathy Delino and Roberta Van Nortrick regarding an RFP for software and professional services. Is there a staff overview of this?
Yes, good afternoon, Chair Bernstein and committee members.
Good afternoon.
We are asking for the authorization to release an RFP for an enterprise budget application. As most of you are aware, budgeting at LACERA is very manual. We use Excel spreadsheets to do it, email for approvals, and we want to automate and modernize our process. We've been working with SDI Presence, a consulting firm, and collaborating with them. Dixon Mutadzakapa is the consultant that we've worked with to author the RFP, and we are asking for your authorization to release it.
Well, since I feel like I've been asking for about 10 years for improved budgeting systems, I will enthusiastically make this motion.
Wonderful. Thank you.
Would anyone care to second it?
I'll second that.
I don't think it's a terribly controversial item. Are there any
No.
comments or discussion, or can we go to a vote? Terry, let's take a roll call.
Mr. Santos,
Yes.
Mr. Sanchez,
Yes.
Mr. Harris,
Yes.
Chair Bernstein.
Aye.
The motion passes unanimously.
Great. Thank you very much.
I feel like I should have like a flares or something. Woohoo.
Betting.
Anyway, yay. The second item is a recommendation again submitted by Kathy Delino and Roberta Van Nortrick that the committee authorize the issuance of a different RFP for software and consulting services regarding an enterprise contract lifecycle management system. And if you care to give another brief overview, that would be great.
Sure, absolutely. So again, we're asking for the authorization for the release of an RFP that we've prepared. This is for contract management. So the long description is enterprise contract lifecycle management, ECLM. And similar to the budget system, our process for authoring and approving contracts is manual. It's done through email. We do have a repository of contracts, but the approval process is not automated. It's not tightly coupled with our budget approvals. And so we're looking to procure an enterprise solution that would integrate with our budget system and modernize our process. Any questions?
Anyone care to present a motion if there are no questions?
I'll move we accept the recommendation.
I will second it. Can we
Wonderful.
get a roll call, please, Terry?
Mr. Santos,
Yes.
Mr. Sanchez,
Yes.
Mr. Harris,
Yes.
Chair Bernstein.
Aye.
The motion passes unanimously.
Kathy and Roberta, thank you for bringing these to us, and we look forward to seeing them move forward. Well, they'll move to the full board, but I suspect they will be well received. So thank you very much. We're on to item 4, reports. We have an LACERA operations briefing from Luis Lugo, JJ Popovich, and Laura Guglielmo.
Good afternoon, Chair Bernstein, committee members. Just some brief comments regarding the current memo or Oversight Committee update. I want to acknowledge some of the work that's been done around our reporting insights. We recently, JJ and the member operations group went through a project probably 6 months or so ago to really centralize a lot of our sourcing data. And we've used Microsoft Business Intelligence, referred to as Power BI, as our main source of reporting. And recently, they've completed the member and benefits division's reporting dashboards with help of Maggie Luong, who I want to acknowledge, who was a big, did a lot of the heavy lifting in collaboration with Carlos and Alan and their respective teams, as well as JJ. I think the end product is going to provide us some great insights into our kind of path moving forward in terms of improving and simplifying our processes, but also gaining some additional insights as it relates to various pain points and opportunities for improvement. So really want to acknowledge that group. This committee will see the fruits of their labor as part of our reporting and our updates through charts and graphs and a little bit more data-driven commentary.
Thank you. JJ?
I just want to really take a moment and second what Mr. Lugo said about staff's efforts, which you see here in the different types of reports and the data that we'll be sharing with you, coming forward. It's really been a collective effort, and Ms. Luong has led that, but it also has involved all of the supervisors on the benefit side of the house, also member services, Alan and his team. They've gone through a similar process with, reports, from member services generated and included in our Power BI. And Bernie and his team are going through that same process in QA. It's a global effort. And I missed the opportunity earlier this morning to compliment our staff on all their hard work. And this is just one small example. It's not the part that directly the members see every day, but this is just an example of the hard work that all the staff throughout LACERA are doing today to try and improve and increase the level of service we provide our members. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Those are great comments, and I'm looking forward to a really good year here on the committee and appreciate all that staff is doing. Are there any comments or questions from committee members or other people?
Can I just say, Chair Bernstein, I'm sorry I didn't have my hand up, but this is the reporting that I've seen and the effort that has been expended to provide us with the reports that we need is really light years from when I got here 2 years ago. And I think that as part of the 100-day report that we put together, that was one of the areas that we wanted to really improve in terms of our metrics. And so in the not too distant future, maybe next month, I think it'd be a good idea to run a lot of the reporting through the OOG so that you can see how we can actually drill down and identify workload issues to the employee. Quite frankly, it drills down all the way down to make sure that we're productive all the way down to the employee. It gives the managers an insight on how their staff is performing. And so we look forward to presenting that. Maybe next month we can put something together to make sure that you're aware of how we're progressing. And it all ties in also with, I'm glad that Laura is here now as well, because most of this is going to be tied into the budget process as well. It's going to require our managers to really take a look at their budget requests and justify a lot of their request moving forward. And it also is going to assist us with our strategic planning process, because I think overall it will provide a much better roadmap and priority setting for the management team as well as the trustees moving forward. So it's exciting that we're here, and I want to compliment everyone that's worked on it, especially JJ. He's been here since I got here, and we've been talking about this for a couple of years now. So good work by the team, and looking forward to making sure that we're providing the trustees the information that they need in order to make decisions on behalf of our members.
And we are excited to see this stuff implemented, and we're looking forward to getting lots of information. So thank you very much. As a side note, and considering the job that you all trusted me to do last year, it's ironic that I didn't remember this, but our BOR secretary and my personal bodyguard, Bonnie Noli, has reminded me that we actually do have the authority to approve an RFP here at the OOC. So Kathy and Roberta, your job is done. Go forward with the RFP. I was incorrect in my earlier statement. I did not mean to make you think you had to wait another month. So with that, we are on to items for staff review.
I have nothing.
Thank you. Good of the order. I will just take a minute to throw it open to anyone who wishes a final word before we head off to enjoy the month of March. Well, seeing none, I'd be happy to entertain a motion for adjournment.
I will so move.
And without objection, we are adjourned. Thank
Good
you all.
one.
Have a good month.